Don't tell the internet to go to your weird fetish sites that you are a part of.
E-double-O.
I love you. I do, but
H, and I sell dice called Deuce.
It's called Drop a Deuce, and it's a dice store.
It's happening.
I mean, to be honest, though, that's a pretty good marketing technique, and I think I would buy from that.
You would buy that? All right.
I would buy that.
It'll be like metal dice as well, so like really heavy Deuce.
Exclusively sells shades of umber and brown.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we're off to a good start.
We're always off to a good start.
We're always off to a good start. Speaking of always off to a good start, how about that music in the background, which is definitely not a deuce. It's a good. That's Kevin MacLeod in the background right now. You can get his backing tracks on Roll20 if you want to.
Oh, yeah.
So, if you sign up for Roll20, you can get some cool music for your games. Speaking of Roll20, we're going to be using it tonight, guys, for the first time in like
Panic.
A lot of sessions. We have not done. Oh, hey, Laps, what's up? How you doing?
What's Roll20?
What's Roll20?
What's Roll20? I don't remember.
How do you play D&D again?
How do you D&D?
What is dice?
What a dice? What's a deuce? That's two.
Yeah.
What's a deuce 20?
What's 20 deuces?
Is this a deuce 20? I don't know. But yeah, it's been a spell.
I get it.
Hey! Thanks for renewing your subscription, Gun. I think you're in competition. If not, you are the longest subscriber. It's someone's birthday who will probably hate me for mentioning this. Well,
Yes.
we don't know here whose birthday it is.
Nope, we do not.
We don't know.
We know no one who has a day of birth.
But I guess we better sing happy birthday to someone.
Yay!
Just in case it's someone's birthday here. Just because Gun has subscribed for 5 months and we want to keep Gun happy.
It's all Gun's fault, really.
On the count of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear someone. Happy birthday to you.
Yay! Hip hip!
Hey!
Oh my god.
Alright, I didn't get the last hooray. I'm out of here.
Thanks for wishing me happy birthday, guys. Appreciate it.
Oh man, it was the most scuffed happy birthday wish I have ever heard. I love it.
Clip it. You can remember it forever.
Clip it.
True.
It'll
Very
permanently be. Yeah. Yes. Well, now that's out there. Does anyone else have any other announcements? I did a drawing the other day. That was cool. I still haven't finished Laps's drawing, but I did another one.
Same.
So, where's the proof of this drawing? Because I mean, I haven't seen it yet.
It's on Pimpstagram. It's in our Discord.
Pimpstagram. Okay, in that case, I might have seen it. I'm not sure which.
Yeah.
I have no reference point right now.
Yeah, there was a D&D commish for a friend, so yeah, I had some fun doing it, and it was good.
Yeah, that one. I remember that one. I saw her. I was like, oh, yeah, cool.
Yeah.
I'd like to show you guys my like priorities from the last, like 24 hours.
Yes,
I see.
please
Yeah,
do.
continue.
It can be summed up in this and just there you go. Animal Crossing.
What is
Very
that?
nice. Very nice.
Did you make that?
No, I didn't make that. I work for a pop culture store. I buy too much shit. That's all I can say.
No, we can tell from the orgy of stuffed animals behind you.
Orgy of stuffed animals behind you.
More like
A sentence I did not
stuffed
expect.
animals. Yeah,
Way.
I never want to hear that again. My God.
Wow.
Oh.
The only one I've got a. This isn't even mine. This is my wife's. I have a Teddy Ursa.
Ursa.
My wife.
Yay.
My wife. And I have a Pac-Man ghost.
So cute.
I actually had don't know if it was a dream or a nightmare the other week that I spent my entire paycheck on Pokemon plushies. The entire thing. Like, I was like, I have no money for the rest of 2 weeks, but it's fine because I got all these plushies now.
Yeah, that sounds like a
Always
dream
good.
to me.
Yeah. Is it a
like
dream? Is it a
that.
nightmare? I don't know.
I mean, I hope that's a dream because it'd be concerning if it wasn't.
Yeah.
And then I've also
Or
got
is it
my
reality?
favourite cute Thulu, but he's all the way over there. So.
Aw.
Cute too. Hell yeah, dude.
All right, well, let's get into some D&D, shall we? It has been a spell, no pun intended, since our last game. So where are we up to? Who remembers?
Went down a dungeon.
Indeed, we did.
Went down a hole.
We
Yep.
went down a big gaping hole in the wall.
Yep.
And by hole in the wall, I mean a giant cave.
Yeah. Zan and Quill participated in a Magic gridiron match,
Yeah.
American football match.
Magic football game. We won the magic football game.
You won the practice. That's right.
We won.
You won. Then you went down the hole, and you were traveling for about a day, and then you stopped in to a mushroom inn. There was a bloodthirsty, like, large
Leech thing.
cave leech that you promised a ration to in the morning.
I love how you're mentioning that.
Yeah, it's the important stuff, you know. And yeah, you went into the large fungal inn where there was a very sane
Forgetful.
skeletal bartender.
Excuse you? He's the innkeeper.
The innkeep.
The
I'm the
innkeeper.
innkeep. Yes. Yes, that was him. And he gave you some ghost pretzels.
Yep.
That we didn't eat, I don't think, did we? I don't think we did.
No, I don't think you did either.
Explicitly because he said they're to die for.
Yes.
And we were just like,
Yeah,
we
you're
were
like,
like, no.
you were like, yeah, hang on. Wait a second. Yeah, and then you went down for a cheeky long rest, basically. And spoiler alert, the long rest is going to go unimpeded. So you can hit that long rest button if you haven't already.
I'm gonna
Hell
hit it.
yeah.
Hit
I'm
it,
just gonna hit it. because
hit it.
I don't know if I've done anything.
Ah.
So just be careful.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah.
Yes. So does that where we are? We find ourselves waking up on the very long since forgotten wooden floors of this giant mushroom inn. And you've had a successful night's sleep. You can see that Jaina is laying beside you all, your dwarven companion. And Master Bradley's things are there, but he is not currently anywhere to be seen in the room.
I'm sus. I'm very sus. I'm assuming that I'm the first up.
Yes. You.
All right.
Well, yes, you're the early riser of the group.
Now, I remember he said he put an alarm on the door. Is there any windows or anything that I can kind of...
Yeah, there are little, like, porthole size windows dotted around the outer wall.
Yeah. I'm going to try and be relatively sneaky and just peer out a window and see if he's just outside having a smoker or something.
Yeah, sure. So the windows are very clouded over with ash and dirt, so I'll get you to roll a perception check for me. And do you have dark vision?
No.
Then this will be with disadvantage.
And you knew that.
And I knew that. I knew it.
Rub it in my face.
Because this is
And
the
they were
only campaign I've
roommates.
been a part of, and they were roommates. This is the only campaign I've been a part of where there hasn't been a single character with dark vision.
I'm gonna get magical eyeballs so I can get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, gonna need magic eyeballs, guys.
I feel like Werewolf Zan should have dark vision. Only when she's in her
Cats
werewolf
should
form.
too, and yet
But-
they do not.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, cats don't? Wait, as in D&D, cats do not have dark vision.
Yep.
Which is strange. They
Creature of the
definitely
night.
should.
Cannot see in it.
Yeah.
It's like...
So that was a flat 5.
A flat 5.
Yeah. So there's a lot of dirt on that window.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not seeing anything outside that window. As far as you can tell, it's like pitch black out there.
Wow. That's annoying. So you said all of his stuff was there.
Yeah, all of his stuff's still there.
Hmm. Alright. I think we're gonna go. I'm gonna go to Jin first. Jin's the safer bet to wake up without losing an arm or something. I'm gonna kind of lean over and touch their shoulder and be like, Jin, Jin,
Yeah.
wake up.
Bacon?
No, maybe later, but
Nah.
if you notice that
You're
we're...
not bacon.
No, I'm not bacon. I said later.
You're not later either. Huh?
What? Anyway, doesn't matter. Side note, Bradley's gone.
What?
Bradley?
Who?
The man.
Ah,
the wizard
teacher
man.
man.
Yes. He's not here.
Ik
Try
wil
to-
dik.
Tried to look at... Shh! Don't wake Zan.
Well,
She's
Dick.
sleeping still.
Wil dik.
Voice down.
Wil dik.
What?
He's not there.
No. That's what I'm trying to say. Do you want to have... Should we be something to
Is
worry
the
about?
alarm broken at all? Like, has he destructured the alarm?
Yes, the alarm spell seems to have been dispelled.
He's taken down the alarm. He probably walked out the front door or something.
After I told him to...
He
Well...
might be checking. I don't know. Maybe taking piss.
Mm. Well, he hasn't... He's
Ooh.
left all of his stuff here.
Jin got the piss. No. Jin's hungry. It gets confusing sometimes. You know?
Yes, I found that too, especially after a long drive on a horse. You know how you drive a horse? Anyway, I'm going to go outside. You stay here, maybe wake everyone else up, and I'm going to do a perimeter check.
Jin can do that. Watch this. Jin's gonna try and kick at Jaina, rather, fuck.
Alright. Roll an unarmed strike.
I don't have my dice out for once. I was so excited,
Wow.
just
How
coloring.
dare you?
I'm sorry.
You call yourselves professional D&Ds.
I've never once said I'm professional at anything. Thank you very much. Ooh, 14 pull.
You turned your camera off. How did you turn? You did that again.
Oh, no.
Why? I didn't do it.
What?
Ah!
Now everything's just stuffed up.
I don't know why it's doing that.
I don't know either.
I wonder if it's because I'm putting it
James.
to the. It could be the USB port that I'm using now that I think about it. If it happens again, I'll just fix it again.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what my bonus, if I have any, is to unarmed strike.
Should just say
I
plus
mean-
Would
whatever.
it count as a sneak attack at all?
No.
No, I don't want it to actually. Don't worry.
No, if you were a monk, I think it actually does, technically. But
Multi-level monk.
monk, Wizard Rogue, next level.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, gamers.
Alright, well, 14.
I'm just gonna...
Hitting, I mean, the attack would be with advantage as well, but
Okay, cool.
don't roll the advantage because, I mean, it's a dwarf girl sleeping and she doesn't have armor on. So, very unlikely you're not going to hit her with a 14. Yeah, so you give her a solid woof. And she's, no, I won't go back in the cupboard. No.
What?
Jin doesn't even want to touch that can of worms. Jin is so awake now.
Jaina!
Hey, what? What are we doing? Where are we? Who are you? Oh, right.
Yes, you remember...
Oh, he's having the best dream. I think you're in it.
What? You're
That
talking
is...
about cupboards.
Oh.
Jin did not consent to being part of your dream.
Anyway, I'm going for a walk. Everyone's
Jin's going. Bye. Have a good time. I'm just gonna walk out the front door.
All right.
Oh, okay. Bradley's gone. Jaina, you are not in charge.
Do you want me to try and wake up Zan?
Please wake up Zan, but stay safe.
All right.
And we're only walking around the inn, and then we're gonna come back.
All right.
And if we're not back within half an hour, just wait longer.
All right. So Quill and Jin head out the front door, and Jaina awkwardly taps Zan on the shoulder. Hey,
God.
hey, buddy. It's time to wake up from sleepy base.
I feel like if something touched her without, like, approaching, like, warning, I feel like she would, like, attack immediately, I'm not gonna lie, like, swipe.
Right. Go for it, then.
Like, maybe, like, at disadvantage, like, or something, I don't even know.
All right.
Can I purposely disadvantage something if I'm, like, not got by it? I don't know, she's,
Yeah.
like, half asleep.
If you really want to.
reactive.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
Alright.
Roll a unarmed disadvantage attack.
Oh,
Wow.
I got a 20 for the first one. Okay, there we go. A 2. so that's an 8 to hit.
8 to hit. Yeah, all right. So as you sort of lash out, swinging your arm. Hi, wife.
Oh.
I'm
Hi.
streaming on the internet.
Hi, wife. Hi, wife.
Hi, wife.
Beautiful wife. Hi.
Hi, wife.
Hi, wife.
So what was that? If you did get the 26, what sort of damage would that? Would double the damage?
Let's do it with science.
Yes. Do you want to roll your damage?
It would only be 8. I just do a flat 4, so it would be 8 damage.
Ah, that's still
But like
pretty solid.
that's a solid hit for just
Yeah.
a sleepy
I
punch.
do none because I have -1 strength. I do none. I
Like
just
that would be like she like and like
Yeah.
floors her and she's like, oh god,
Yeah.
like completely dazed.
That would break a nose, definitely.
Yeah. Like I don't know how much HP she has, but I don't think it would be a lot.
My wife thought I was playing a home game of D&D tonight at someone else's house and was shocked when I
She's
was
like,
here.
why are you here?
She thought I was like had been stabbed or something. So
Uh-huh.
I was like, no, I'm just streaming. So here we are. Anyway, where were we? There was something. Yes. So as you swipe out from being half asleep from Jaina's gentle wake up, she gingerly hops out the way, grabbing her mace and like interposing it between herself and you. In the process, she's like, "Morning."
I'm just like, God, I just want to get back to sleep. I don't know. I'll give you 5 minutes.
All right, I'll get someone else to wake you up in 5. All right, smash cut outside where we have Quill and Jin. As you walk out, apart from the faint glow from some of the glowing mushrooms in the immediate area, it is pitch black out here right now.
Jin, do you mind doing the thing with the lights, the dance?
And 4 of them just pop up. One goes over top of Quill. One goes over top of Jin. 2 more just kind of like vibing around. Gonna just. Yep.
All right. So they light up the area, and natural cave opening, same entranceway that you saw before. No sign scanning the immediate horizon of Bradley.
No screaming if we stand still and quiet for a second, or shuffling.
Roll a perception check.
Okay, I will then. Jeez.
Good. I'm glad.
Fine.
Jeez.
Well, that's a little bit better.
So,
Wait.
Is there anything?
We.
Hello, Bradley. And you hear Gene? You gonna find his message? 120 feet, it's a message.
Yeah. What do you want?
You good? You gonna write his message?
Yes.
Where did you go?
Is there some reason you're talking to me on message instead of just talking to me face to face?
We cannot. Where the fuck are you, you ass bag?
Turn around and look upwards.
Oh!
On the
Hi, Bradley!
on the first roof of this mushroom inn, you can see sitting in sort of like a meditation sit is Bradley.
Hey, Bradley.
Yes.
Why are you up there?
Why are you up there?
I was trying to get in some morning meditation before the rest of you woke up and
Perfectly
disturbed me.
Solid
Yes, but
ground
why
down
up
here.
there?
I'd like being elevated. Well, what? Why
That's fair.
the interrogation?
Because you're very strange.
Shut up, Quildick. No, it's very understandable. It's like cat people and shit. Cats like to be elevated. It makes you feel high and connected to shit.
Yes.
Or disconnected at times, you know.
And besides, that leech over there wouldn't stop sniffing around me.
Ew.
You guys turn your attention back into the middle of the room, middle of the opening, and the big bulbous leash
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
moving
That's right.
along the ground starts worming up to you two.
Didn't
Give
it want
it its
like a
ration.
snack? Didn't we
Give
like?
it its ration, please.
Yeah.
Get it away.
Right.
Jin doesn't like it.
As promised. She's just gonna take it out, show it to the leech, make sure that the leech is. She's got the leech's attention.
God.
Just try and yeet it as far as she can, like in the opposite direction, like the
Yeah.
way that they came.
So you yeet it 50 feet, and it turns around with quickness, but then
Ah.
It kind of reminds me of the gelatinous cube. Like it's just, you know,
What?
it's hardly moving, but it will get there one day.
I do admire its persistence, yes. Anyway, so are we heading off? No time like the present.
Yes. He stands up, stretches out his back, gives a little twist. Well, I'm ready whenever you are.
All right. Well, I think I'm ready to go deeper and further into this darkness. Thinking we might need some sort of, I don't know, light source. Unless we all just stick together. Well, I guess torches. I don't know. I'll think about it on the way.
Yes, well, I have an easy solution for that. Let me get my things.
Zan's crawled out of her cave
Doing a cave.
The bedroll cave, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, did you have a good sleep?
No. No, I didn't.
Oh, well, that's a shame. But do you want some of my travel ration?
Yeah, I do, thank you. Just texting.
Hands
Actually-
over. Good bit of salted travel meat.
I'm just gonna chew on it.
Yeah.
This is not as good as bacon, but it'll do.
All right, so you all collect your things and keep heading the way you were heading. It is still fairly easy to find your way through these this amalgamation of narrow caverns and large, huge caves. I'll need all the spellcasters in the house to roll me a d12, please.
Only 12. Oh my.
That's
I
me
do
as
not
well,
even
isn't it?
know where my other one went. Nice.
Right, D12.
Am I done with you? No.
Roll a homemade D12 and hope for the best.
With my rest.
Was a
Where did I put you?
5.
What have I done?
If you needed me to roll.
What was that? 5?
Oh,
5. If I count as a
Yes,
spellcaster.
you do.
You do indeed.
Okay.
D12, D12. Which one's D12? The one with the 12 sides. Don't fucking talk to me.
Kelly, it was a perfect opportunity to get your sweet, sweet revenge.
It was, and I refused to allow it to happen.
Oh. How
What do you
so?
think? That's not.
Frankie asked how many sides is on a D12.
No,
Oh,
I asked
yeah.
which one is my D12.
Oh, okay. Well, still, same answer.
Searching for it. No. No, it's not. You bully.
All right, so
I rolled an 8.
an 8. All right, cool. So, the magical radiation down here in the Underdark is having a neutral effect on both both Quill and Jin, whereas Bradley seems slightly empowered, and Jaina seems very empowered.
Wait, technically, do I need to do it too? Like, am I a spellcaster?
No, only if you can actually cast spells.
I'm kind of like a warlock, though, aren't I? Like, I can cast curses.
Yeah, but they're
Yeah.
to do with your blood, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah.
So no, I'm good.
Yeah, you're good. Unless it's an actual spell, then yeah, you're good.
Okay, I guess they're all features of my class. So I
You're a
suppose they're not.
bloodbender in the presence of magicians.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what's up. All right, cool. So, yeah. You do notice that the climate down here is steadily becoming hotter and hotter, to the point where you're sort of passing by hot springs.
Oh, nice.
And there's steam sort of radiating off of the natural water in the cave. So there's a lot of humidity down here as well. As such, you can see that the fungus and the natural flora down here is very different to anything you've passed through so far, and it's fewer and further between. It's more sort of like these weird dark vines that kind of look like tendrils, like poking out and snaking and spider webbing their way around the caves around you.
Hey,
And
Mr. Bradley,
yes,
do you know anything about the plant life down here? Those mushrooms look so cool.
not particularly. Horticulture wasn't on one of my list of things I wanted to study, especially that of the underground.
That's fair enough. I was just wondering.
Does seem quite pleasing.
Then wonders how many of them are dangerous.
Well, I guess that's the real question, isn't it? If these things are natural, there's a chance they're dangerous, and if these are plant life that have been brought here by the aberrations that took over this place, there's even a higher chance of them being dangerous.
But there's also the possibility if they are natural, they may have taken in some of the minerals and everything in the dirt and the ground around here, given that it's like nearby, lava and volcanic stuff. That would mean that there's some cool minerals.
Potentially, yes.
Maybe they just taste really good.
I wouldn't recommend eating anything.
No, that would be bad digitics. Do I have any extra little vials or anything? I don't think I do. I'll have to get some.
Did you say there was like bioluminescent like mushrooms and stuff?
Yes, and in fact, the magical radiation that's down here does provide like a strange dim light in shades of blue and purples and that kind of thing. So although there's the luminescent mushrooms and some sort of bugs and fireflies and that kind of thing that are down here that create a sense of dim light. The main sort of light sources, from this cloud of magical energy that doesn't appear to have any source, lighting it up, but still provides some sort of weird purplish light.
It's curious. I wonder, can we see, you said it's narrow, right? Like it's quite tight.
Yeah, so you're like ebbing and flowing through natural caverns into big, wide open spaces that seem like you were just under a night sky outdoors somewhere. Like some of these caverns are huge. At some points you're walking through what appears to be the rib cage of maybe like a long deceased monster or animal or something.
Yeah.
As you take notice of some of the details on the outside of the room where this moss is growing over, you can see it's like you're walking on where a spine might lay, and there are these large rib bones sort of circling their way and joining up near the top of the room.
Would that have been one of the lava worms?
Yes, it's very possible. That could have been one of the primordial worms that shaped the Underdark. Or maybe one of its offspring.
We say that I've been like sketching little details of all the plants and like kind of guessing what the animals may have looked like.
Yeah.
Like as soon as Jin says like giant lava worm, Quill's gonna be like, oh, just start drawing like a giant monster worm.
How good are they? Are they any good?
No.
Not? They're just gonna be like,
She thinks they're like she's trying to put shade in, self-taught. She's getting there. They're not like perfectly anatomically correct, but you get the ideas there.
are they like children's drawings or are they like
It's not like
legible?
stick figure. It's like legible, but like I don't know. It's a hobby.
Zen's gonna be like, oh, just draw a stick figure. It gets the point across a lot quicker.
True, but you don't get the details, like texture. Anyway,
There ain't no texture, it's dead.
No, it doesn't matter.
Alright, so after another solid 6 hours of walking through these natural caverns and getting lost a couple of times but finding your way back around, you eventually come across a very, very grim sight.
We said that Quill's just been like singing sea shanties this whole time
Sure.
to try and, keep up the spirits.
Jin is trying to be
Sea
quiet,
shanties.
but is 100% into sea shanties. So it's just like,
God.
And now everybody's died, but until our tears are dried, we'll drink and drink and drink and drink, and then we'll drink some more. We'll dance and sing and fight until the early morning light, then we'll drink more, wake up, pass out, and then go drinking once again.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
But as soon as she catches a hint of anyone else joining in, that just pumps her up more, and she starts singing louder and like grabbing their shoulders, trying to get them excited. And maybe in the bigger,
The spooky music's out.
in the bigger areas, like the echoes and stuff, just makes it pumps her up. Anyway,
Safe on roll 20.
Bradley casts silence, a cone of silence around himself.
just goes
Yes, so it's been a day of long traveling, interesting new flora and fauna that you've seen and passed by, until eventually you get up to, yes, a very, very grim sight. You've come up to what looks like a stone dwarven bridge that has been cracked and broken, shattered right down the center. On the far side and this side of the bridge, there are piles upon piles of dwarven bones, rusted weapons, and many, many shields. And then all you can hear is the sound of this natural running lava river that's creating a red glow in this entire chamber.
Well, this is the piles. Is that on the opposite side of the bridge?
Most of them
can we
are
get
on
to
the
them?
opposite side. There's quite a few of them on your side as well. So the cavern and the gap this bridge covers is about 40 feet total in length between your side and the other side. The stone bridge is collapsed in the center, leaving about a 15-foot break in the bridge.
I'm gonna turn around to check on Jaina to see if she's clocked on to what these bones are yet.
So she approaches fairly silent, which is unusual for her. During the journey you've had so far, you've seen that she's normally a pretty bright, bubbly, happy-go-lucky scamp. But as soon as she walks into this room and sees the gravity and the weight and the reality of the situations and stories that she's been told about, it hits her hard. It hits her real hard.
And Quilla will walk over to her and kind of offer a hand and be like, You're right there, champ? Do you need to go?
Oh, no, I'm fine.
We can leave if you want.
No, my dad told me stories about this kind of thing, so I knew what I was getting into.
I know, but stories sometimes are different to seeing it, even if it's even if it happened a long time ago.
Yeah. I think I just need to catch my breath. Just give me a moment. And she sort of like walks off. Just near to the bridge, just sort of absorbing and scanning the area and looking down into the chasm.
While this is going on, the moment that we kind of like came into this area, Jin's gonna have obviously be taken aback and then be like, all right, business mode, let's go. Dancing lights, bring them, and all four of them are going to be at cardinal points from Jin, and kind of just be slowly just rotating around so that Jin can have decent vision around. Going to be looking for anything out of the ordinary besides the obvious there, being that there are bones everywhere.
Mm.
So, like, if there's anything perhaps attempting to hide within the bones or in the piles or behind the weaponry,
Mm-hmm.
anything that could be a trap or a danger to the group, try and suss the ceiling, anything that could directly be a concern for the minute.
Sure. Cool. So I will let you either roll a perception check or a history check, which will give you each different pieces of information about the surrounding area.
What's my history? My history's +2, my perception's +6. So I guess I'm gonna have to hit him with the +6 there, just because I can. Oh, that's a 17 +6. So that's 23.
For what was that for? History or perception?
Perception. Because it's my
23. Yeah. So scanning the immediate area, so your dancing lights as well as the red glow coming off of the lava river way down the bottom of the chasm is providing enough light to get a good sensation and idea about your surroundings, the major parts of it, and then using your dancing light, sort of scanning over the environment, looking at more of the details and some of the more shadowy areas. You don't find any signs of threats, living ones anyway. Having a look, glancing your way on this side of the room and across the chasm as well. Amongst all the dwarven bones, there are a lot of very alien bones as well. Bones you haven't seen in any sort of skeleton or like anatomy depiction that you've ever seen before through studies or encountering undead.
Survival check.
Survival check?
I would like to check for Fey Fiend or undead
Check
evidence.
Fey Fiend or undead.
And I have advantage on recalling information about them.
All right, cool. Go ahead and roll. Roll your survival.
Survival with advantage, right?
Advantage, yeah.
Yep. Well, that's a pretty good roll. Let's go with the next one. That's a lot. That was shit. So let's go with 23.
23. All right.
Yeah.
So, there are no immediate signs of undead in the surrounding area. However, your senses are really highly attuned to pick up on things like necrotic magics and curses and all of that kind of thing. So although you're not picking up on any sort of targets or signs of undead movement around here, you have a really uneasy feeling. Like that,
okay.
there's just like, I got a bad feeling about this kind
There's
of
like
feeling.
a foul stench kind of thing. Just kind of.
There's
like
a real foul stench in the air.
Okay. All right, I'll let the others
provide
know
that information? You do?
Yeah, tread carefully. Smells like death. Recent.
Does it smell like that rot shit?
Unholy, necrotic crap. Ugh. Hate it.
Zane,
Yeah.
does it smell like that rot shit?
The rot shit. What was that?
The
The
stuff
rot
that was
stuff.
in. That
The thing
was.
that killed Barnabas.
Does it smell like that? Is there any similarities
No.
between that? No. Nah. Different.
Okay, well,
That's good.
we don't have that cure, so,
Avoid it if we can.
yeah.
I just would tread carefully because I don't think it's gonna get any better going further down.
So what you're saying, Zan, is you should stay away from the edge of the bridge where you could fall into lava.
That's also a good idea. Yes. Don't
She's
fall
gonna
into
yell
lava.
You're
that
not
Jane
Jin's
is-
mother, also named Jin. You cannot tell Jin what to do. Jin will do a backflip if
Jin.
you won't tell Jin what to do again.
Go into the lava. You won't. You fucking won't do it.
You won't.
Definitely,
You won't do it.
definitely go
Pussy.
into the lava. Do it right now. Go into
Okay.
the lava.
Yeah, it's good for the complexion, you know.
I'm gonna
Jin
go.
doesn't like heat that much, so probably not.
Oh, I'm glad that you said probably not. I'm going to go. Can I go check out one of the shields?
Yeah,
Or the
for sure.
Like just the weapons. See if there's any symbols or stuff to tell us who these soldiers are.
So you walk up on to the bridge where the shield and the weapons are, and Bradley follows as well. He goes up and starts walking over to near the right of the sheer edge of the bridge. And he looks down, he looks over the scene. And you can hear him sort of like muttering to himself as you're standing there as well and picking up one of these dwarven shields.
What?
Sorry?
What were you saying? You're
Oh,
okay?
yes. It's just so many lives lost. Fighting a war they didn't ask for.
Do you know who they are? She's gonna like ask as she's like trying to wipe the dust and stuff off of one of the shields, see if there's anything.
Yeah, for sure. So the shield bears a religious symbol. So I'm just popping into my notes.
Would it be Daphne?
No, it's not Daphne.
Bing, 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 bing.
Daphne's the statue from the first part of the tunnel that we went down. Hey.
Daphne's the library of Daphne is where you're heading right now. Yeah. It is the it is a warhammer on an anvil. It is the you're proficient in religion.
She's a paladin. She bloody well should be.
I don't think I am.
You know, some paladin.
I know, right?
Yeah. So that's all the information you know immediately. Is that it looks like a warhammer on an anvil.
Add that to the journal with all the flora and fauna that she's drawn so far, but a little bit more detail because she's got to. Maybe do like a. Is it raised? Can I do an etching?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, I'll do that.
Right. Yes, so Bradley responds. Of course, I didn't know them personally. This is long before I was born. But
you're saying that they fought a war they didn't ask for. So do you know who they are?
Well, these are the. I'm assuming would have been the last line of defense to let the dwarves of the city escape to the surface.
Escape what, though? What destroyed these poor people?
Those things. See the bones?
Yes, but I don't know what.
They're aberrations, right?
Yes. They were, well, stories have been told describing them as demons, devils, strange monsters no one's never heard of. But see, that's the thing. Anyone who was probably close enough to actually get a good look at them, well, you're standing among them.
Hey, Zan.
Yes.
Aren't demons normally like fiendy boys?
Yes.
Can you tell if their bones look fiendy? He doesn't know what their skeletal structure looks like. You might know, maybe? Maybe
I
not?
can try. Yeah.
So this will be a medicine check. And it's going to be very hard.
Well,
What do you mean?
what do you mean?
Zan chews on the bones of demons all the time.
Like, can it be intelligence?
Well, no, specifically medicine, yeah.
Because it's like I have an advantage on intelligence ability checks. to recall information about Fey fiends or undead.
All right, I'll give you advantage.
Okay, on a medicine
Yeah,
check.
on a medicine check. Yeah.
All right. I mean, technically, okay, yeah. All right.
That's
Let's go.
wisdom, but that's okay.
Okay.
Oh.
I mean, I got an 18 for the first one.
Okay. All right.
Pretty good.
I mean,
Can I like lick it?
Sniff
Give it
it.
the old gin test.
yeah. It tastes like dirt and smells like sulfur
calcium.
and ash.
That's yeah.
Look, it's really hard to tell. So fiends, because they come in a few different varieties.
Yeah, they do.
And on top of that, lots of different like species and subspecies and all that kind of thing. So they're very hard to sort of break down unless you had a full encyclopedic knowledge of, you know, skeletal structures of all of these different creatures. However, there's nothing among the bones that immediately sticks out to you as being fiend-ish.
Okay.
But then again, it's really hard to tell.
Yeah, I don't know shit. Sorry. I tried. I even licked it.
Gave it the old gin test. Gin is very proud. So gin test things.
You know, Steven Burns' taste a little different, yeah.
Bradley walks up and puts a hand on Janus' shoulder and says, "I'm truly sorry. I can't imagine what this must be like seeing this, but I'll do whatever I can to try and help." She goes, "Thank you. I really, I appreciate that." And they sort of share a bit of a moment before Bradley walks off and starts inspecting the chasm and the gap and the red river that lies beneath you.
Jin's gonna go up to Bradley and just kind of inspect it as well. See if there's anything Jin can help with.
Well, it looks like we've got about a 100-foot drop down to the Red River.
So you can think about it for a few seconds about your, imminent death. Great.
Pretty much. If the fall doesn't kill you, the lava will.
Pretty much.
And
There's a 15-foot approximate jump, which is not odds Jin really wants to do. That's like 3 of Jin stacked on top of Jin self, so
yes.
definitely not fun.
No. Well, I have something that'll help me get across, but it's not going to be able to help everyone, I'm afraid.
Jin has winged boots, but Jin has not attuned to them.
I'm a very good jumper. I can jump.
Yes, well, with that belt I see that you have on, I'm sure you could probably clear that gap twice over if you really wanted to.
Really? Could I? I've never tried.
Well, twice might be a little bit of an exaggeration, but yes,
No,
you should be able
don't.
to clear it very easily.
Don't.
I mean,
don't
couldn't
turn
I
it into
carry
a
people?
challenge.
You could
Like
try.
that.
You could throw people.
That's what Jin was about to say. You could almost definitely piff Jin that far. Hell, you might be able to piff Jin further.
I think the only one you would have trouble throwing across would be maybe your dragon friend.
Oh, don't worry about
nah.
me. I'm fine.
Right. Well then. Okay. Well, maybe I'll go across first then.
Sure.
Um,
Test the water.
Bradley
Or-
approach the edge of the
Lava.
bridge, and just holds out his staff and waves his arms in the air, and then all of a sudden, a mist.
Jin's gonna send a
burst of
dancing light
mist.
over there for him.
Oh, it's okay. And he clicks his staff on the ground, and the staff crystal lights up.
Just be careful.
I will. And yeah, disappears in a puff of mist and arrives on the other side of the bridge. Be careful over here. There's a lot more weapons and bones and things that might give you tetanus.
Whatness?
Tetanus.
No, we can't play tennis. We've got other things to do.
No. Jin hopes you get tetanus.
Anyway,
And then
come
it
on.
itches.
Someone else? I'll go last.
Jin can't do shit here.
Do you need help, Jin?
Yeah, Jin might need help here. Hey, Zan,
Yes.
can you throw Jin,
Please.
please?
Could I not just carry you and jump across with you?
Oh, that would be so much better.
But if we both fall, that would suck.
We
What
won't
if you
fall.
could throw Jin? Then you can jump.
I
Then
can
we
jump
won't
as
fall.
easily as walking. I can carry, like, I can jump with you.
What if Jin is maybe put on like 30 kilos from the ghost pretzels that Jin totally ate?
That's fine.
But-
That's okay.
Mm, But then you have to jump like at least 3 more times because you have to get Quildick, and then you
No,
have to get
Don't
Jaina.
worry about me. Jaina, maybe.
It would be better to throw Jin. Jin trusts to throw. Jin does.
I think Jin just wants to be thrown.
Jin kind of wants to be thrown. Yeah,
Okay. Just like huddle into a ball.
yeah. Jin's gonna straight be like 1, 2, 3, hop! And then like literally jump as high as they can, bring their legs up to their chest, and like just try and cannonball huddle themselves in hopes that
Are they wearing a belt? You can just go,
All right. Roll an athletics check, Zen.
Easier if I just
Wait.
jump with you.
Jin did not know Jin could become this compact.
16.
16. So to give like a shot,
wait.
bit
Do
of
I
a
get any kind of advantage or anything with my belt? Oh no.
I don't know.
add the strength to you.
Oh, I wasn't even wearing it.
What the
Oh.
fuck?
What?
How dare you? How dare
Put it
you?
on and attune to it and fucking.
Oh, I am tuned to it. Does that change anything? No, it doesn't. Oh, good. You're good. It's fine. We're good.
Okay.
Carry on.
Still 16, fair enough.
All right. So with a twirl, like a one big twirl and a throw, Jin, you land to the other side and take the edge of the stone bridge right in the chest. You've
Jin
got to
definitely is trying to clamber up 100%.
yeah. All right. Roll an athletics check for yourself.
Shit.
Oh, fuck. Oh, this is not something Jin is good at. Oh, no, that's a 10.
Shit.
A 10. It takes a lot of energy.
Can I jump across and help?
Yeah.
You can certainly try. All right.
Yeah.
Roll an athletics check to jump the gap.
Okay. How big is it?
15 feet.
It's so fat!
I have Stalker's prowess.
Stalker's
So-
prowess.
It says it makes I can jump an extra 10 feet on my long jump.
Oh,
An
then you
extra-
don't even have to roll. You just
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
take
like,
2
isn't it-
steps back and
Isn't it just like
other
that's what I was
side
gonna say. It's as easy as walking. I can just do it, right? I don't even need to roll. It's just
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
Grab Jin. Grab Jin.
Yeah. I'll pull Jin up.
easily. All right, cool. So
What the
as you
fuck did you throw Jin when
as you-
Jin's arms cannot pick Jin up?
as you effortlessly land on the other side, the stone bridge shifts a bit.
Oh, God. Quick, Jaina.
And Bradley's like, "Oh, you need to make quick work of this." So you quickly clamber down and you grab Jin and hoist her up. And then you both scamper across to get onto the other side, leaving Quill and Jaina there.
Okay. Yeah, listen, Jin didn't know you could jump that hard. Like, Jin thought that would actually be a problem with Jin. Because Jin is carrying a lot of knives. Like, a lot. Like, oh boy, Jin has problems. A lot of knives.
Knife problems.
Knife problems.
Hashtag just knife problems, you know?
Yeah. Next time I'll just jump across with you. How about that?
Yay.
Yeah.
Next time any jumping, Jin jump on you. It's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
Mm-hmm.
Jin only peed a little bit. A little bit. Just a little bit.
And you're already dry, so it's all good.
Ace.
God.
Jaina, do you need help?
Well, what's your plan for getting across? Because I don't really have one, if I'm honest.
You don't?
I'll
Well,
jump back and grab Jaina and
All right.
jump across with Jaina.
So as you jump back, get back on the bridge, shifts again under your weight, jump across effortlessly, grab Jaina.
Yeah.
Now, if you want to jump while holding Jaina, you're going to have to roll an athletics check.
Yeah. Oh, God. Does he like, do you trust me?
That's what I was worried about, honestly.
To be honest,
Trust
not
me.
really.
Trust me. Would it be?
Uh,
Would it be easier in wolf form, or worse? I don't know why I said that in character.
I think it would just make me heavier, and that's about it.
True. Well, I'll jump over at the same time as you, and then we'll both just piss ball to solid ground.
I'm gonna just be like, Jin, I hope you got something ready in case you need help. Like, you know.
Jin has no idea.
I'll be right behind you. It's fine.
Just trying to see if I've got anything. Oh, I didn't mean to roll that. Ignore that. It's 22. That's a pretty good roll.
I mean, that was a strength check. I really wish that was a legit roll, but you've declared it null.
Fuck it. Wait, we're going. We're jumping. Doing this.
All right.
This.
Cool.
Athletics?
Athletics,
Let's go.
yep.
There we go. 22.
Nice. I'll be right behind her.
So you jump, land with all your weight on the other side, and the bridge crumbles under your weight a little bit, and you run, throw Jaina, she skids along the ground, and you dive onto the other side, and about 5 feet worth of stone falls off the bridge, making the gap now 20 feet.
Ooh. I mean,
You okay?
they're good.
Good soup.
You want solid ground over there?
Yeah.
It's as solid as it's going to get.
Get yourself over here. I don't even know what your plan is.
All right. And
What are you doing?
She's gonna take a couple of steps back and like stretch, like she's preparing to just jump normally. She's gonna make a big deal out of it, like she's gonna make the jump. She's let me double check before you shoot me down on this plan.
God.
Okay, it's verbal, so it's fine. And she's gonna say, "All right, wish me luck, cause I'm gonna jump." And she's just gonna run and jump as high as she can, so she can still see the other side. And then as soon as she feels like she's about to start falling again, she's gonna cast Misty Step and kind of
Thought so.
teleport over.
And then Bradley just
Just at the last minute, so it looks like she makes it look like she's gonna fall, and then she goes.
So Bradley looks at you as you come across and says, "Really? All that build-up for the thing that I did first?"
Well, you see, I did it with pizzazz.
Oh.
Yeah, but he did it with style and grace, though. So it kind of makes it a little bit
Where's
better.
the drama in that? Where's the story? I almost died.
Jin almost died.
That's true. That's why we have Zen.
It's true. That's why we have Zen.
So you'll dust yourself off after each of you have shown off in various ways of getting across the gap. And this side of the bridge, yeah, it's just completely like there is no bare ground. It is just bones, bones upon bones, rusted weapons, dwarven bones, alien bones. It's just a grim sight. And then greeting you at the end of a 30-foot natural cavernous corridor is a large set of double stone doors.
Does it have writing on it? Does it have writing on it?
There is a large stone plaque above the entranceway to the corridor.
Does it look anything like it? Does any of it resemble what we've previously seen, like the Hell to Daphne or anything like that?
No.
Really? Jin only started learning Dwarvish, so Jin recognizes like an A, and Jin thinks that's an L, maybe a T. Anybody else know what that says?
I mean, if it's Dwarvish, no.
Yes, I know.
Oh yes, maybe the dwarf knows.
It says Ornantal.
Okay, makes sense.
Hmm.
But you see how the T and the L look very similar, right?
They really don't. And that's not a T, that's an O.
Ah. Jin needs to go back to the books and also not drink next time.
That's
Or
what
rather,
happens
not
when
drink the weird tea shit. It was a good
That's
time.
why you
though.
sleep when you study. Then you retain it all.
But drugs are more fun.
She has a point there. Drugs are fun. I'm going to pretend like I didn't hear that.
God. Anyway, so
I
I
hadn't
guess
realized already. Jin really likes stirring up shit. It's fun. Jin is going to actively be slowing down and trying to be more careful about stepping because we're in a bone field, so to speak. You're going to try not to break any bones or shift them. Being a bit more on the stealthy side there, I guess.
All right. Roll a stealth check with disadvantage.
With disadvantage?
wow.
Oh, shit. Okay. That's bad when the rogue has to do disadvantage. Natural fucking 20 plus 9.
Nah. Rip. Now's not a good time to roll natural 20s.
Nope.
19.
19.
So 10 plus 9.
It's pretty
Pretty
good.
good.
It's 10 plus 9. I have a fuckload of stealth, dude.
It is almost impossible, but you are so deft and light on your feet that you are just sneak, 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 sneak without making a noise.
Gotta be keeping an eye out for things as well. It could potentially be
Spooky.
dangerous. Yes, very dangerous.
Yep. Up until the corridor, there's not really much to see. Just an empty corridor full of bones. You get up to the stone doors, and they are slightly pushed open.
Inwards or outwards?
As in, they're being pushed out from your
Where
perspective.
coming from?
Yeah.
Okay.
How far ahead of the others am I right this minute at all?
About 30 feet.
All right. Because I'm being extra mega stealthy and being quiet, Jin's gonna pull out the message to Bradley, just be like, "Shut up! The doors are ajar.
Right.
Everybody, be careful, just in case. Jin's gonna check ahead.
All
I
right.
don't like that idea.
Jin's gonna like
I
stick
can't
their
hear this
head.
anyway. but-
Jin's gonna stick their head into the door and just be like, trying to see if there's anything they can see.
Yeah, so as you take a bit of a look through, there is a set of stairs that goes up for about, 15 feet upwards. And then you can see that looking up over the natural. So, well, actually, it's not natural. So, as soon as you get through this door, where there would be natural cave, is instead carved dwarven stone. And at the top of the staircase, you can't really see much, but you do see that it opens up into a massive room, again lit with the red glow of the lava river.
All right, maintaining stealth. Jin's gonna kind of like shift ahead towards those stairs and see if they can kind of like keep an eye out. Safe to go. Okay, kind of crawl up the stairs and just peek. Just peek. Just be like.
All right. So, from the immediate surroundings, from what you can see, so yes, this is definitely the city of Ornan Tall. It is how to best describe it. So it's kind of like, so the whole city is like a circular mezzanine around this river of lava right down at the bottom of this 100-foot sort of chasm. And it's on, as it's been described to you before, it is multiple layers. So right now, poking your head around, you're in sort of like the middle top layer. So which would kind of be like the traveler, merchant districts, markets, and that kind of thing. So you can see that, yes, this was once like a busy entranceway for travelers coming in and going out. But yes, the whole area is basically covered in ash. In fact, it's almost like ash is kind of like raining down, like soft snow falling.
Jin will pass that information on as well. Jin's like, it's really ashy all around the place. Currently on like the top floor.
Bradley will relay that information to everyone.
Ask Jin if it smells like ash. Try and emphasize the pun.
I'm not sure if puns translate via message.
It means like ass. Trying to make a joke.
Yes, I know, I get the joke, but I'm saying is that I don't think that telepathic... Never mind.
Jin will get it.
Does he send it?
Yes.
Jin will get it.
Hey, Bradley, can you please smack Quail Dick up the head? Just like whack. Thank you.
If Jin asks at some point, just say I hit you just then.
Okay, sure. I'll say
do it.
a good.
Now, as you're still sort of keeping a watchful eye over the city, you can see that far off in the distance, about halfway around this mezzanine ring, there are large staircases that lead up to what is, it's kind of like a horseshoe, like a semicircle on the far back wall, which is the highest level of the city.
Mm-hmm.
And you presume there would also be a way down to maybe lower levels as well. But as you do take a couple of steps up thinking it's safe, I'll get you to roll a perception check for me, please.
Okie dokie. Where is dice? Dice is here.
Just well, as we're all approaching.
Hey. Natural 20.
Ho, ho, ho.
Plus 6, 26.
Oh, well. 26. All right. So, you hear...
My dice are being nice to me because it's my birthday. They're going to fuck me over next time.
Yeah. Actually, you can have a point of inspiration for the session to use as well. I mean, although we're probably about more than halfway through now, but you can have that. You hear the sound, the undeniable sound of snoring.
You're snoring.
But what's strange is that it seems to be echoing through this whole structure. Before you see floating adrift in the middle and slowly spinning and a gentle slumber is this huge, pale, white-skinned, slimy creature. Best you can tell right now is it kind of looks like a whale with huge tentacles and tendrils just hanging around where its tail would be, where its fin would be, and that kind of thing. And it's slowly floating adrift in the middle of where you presume the Red River would be.
So, like, is it floating above the lava
Yeah.
or in lava?
Yeah, so the lava's presumably about 100 feet down.
Oh.
This thing is floating in the middle of the air. So about the same height as what you are right now.
Bradley, we have a problem. There is a, it looks like a giant whale, but with tentacles, and it is very, very pale. It's sleeping. Shh, don't wake it up.
I think I might know what it is, but I'm going to have to take a look.
It's got a lot of tentacles around the fin area and the tail area, if that helps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 maybe, probably.
Okay.
Some of them are very small.
Can you get a look at its head, its face?
It's very whale-like. Let's try. It's floating, so it's like in the air, not on anything, and
So-
sleeping.
As it sort of spins and turns, you can see its face kind of turns to face you. And you know, like those worms that have that round mouth of teeth where there's no jaw?
Parasite things.
Yeah. You can see that there is very, very tiny eye slits on either side of its
That's what I
head,
think
but
it
then,
is.
yeah, a massive, circular closed maw of teeth with these nostrils that are not like our nostrils that are next to each other, but these nostrils are like 1, 2, 3 going up its head.
Ooh.
And that's where the sound of the snoring is coming from.
Hey, Bradley, do you know what a lamprey looks like?
No.
It's that kind of fish thing with the circle mouth and just teeth forever.
It's the suckerfish, right?
That's pretty
Attached
much
to-
this thing's face, plus nostrils and the tiny eyes.
Okay.
Is it what you think it is? Jin thinks it's what you think it is, isn't it?
Yes.
What is it?
We need to be very careful and very quiet. Moving around.
Quildick needs
that
to
thing.
stay away.
That is
It
what's
is at
known.
head height right now.
It's what's known as an aboleth.
Oh, Jin has heard like rumors of that shit.
Yes. Although how this one's currently floating above a pool of lava, I don't know. They're typically found in water.
Is it possible it's floating on the magic of this place?
Maybe. It might even be feeding off it, which means that
Oh, it's gonna
Could
be
be
strong as shit, isn't it?
some kind of alpha. Yes.
Wait, some kind of alpha, like there's more of them here, maybe?
Well, I hope not. But maybe.
Are we close enough to hear the snoring?
No.
Okay,
No,
so
I think that we have to come up with a plan. Perhaps if we come up to you.
hang on before you do. Okay, Jin wants to let you know. There's like a, Jin's going to say 10, 15 foot flat plane, and then 15 feet of stairs from the door. once you are at the stairs, you are literally where Jin is. This thing is like directly in front of Jin as far as where in the air it is.
It's probably from where you are about 150 feet away.
It's like 150 feet, but Jin gets the feeling this thing would know. You know?
Did you say that it was asleep?
Yes, he's snoring.
I see. It does. Its main way of seeing things, aside from its limited vision, is telepathy. And
Oh.
if it senses the thoughts of another creature, that would wake it up. So
It's about 150 feet out from Jin. Do we know if it has an effective range?
it's quite the range. I would say that if we need to try and move past it, not to use any telepathic magic. And secondly, we have to control our own fear and thoughts that might be running through our head. Because more than sound, our thoughts are what is going to wake it up.
I say at this point, Quill started singing again. There once was a... We'll take that whale in tow. Oh!
Be
Here now
quiet!
the weatherman comes.
Quill!
What?
There is a giant creature in there that is looking to have you as a snack. If you don't shut your goddamn mouth right now, we're all dead.
Quildick Bradley isn't answering. There's a big spooky thing that's sleeping right now. He was saying something about its thoughts, and now it picks thoughts up.
What?
Don't be loud.
How are you supposed to... She's going to say this out loud because she forgets that you have to think responses to message. She's going to say, how are you supposed to just stop thinking? I mean, how are you supposed to not think?
Jen would have thought you were very good at that. You cannot reply to this message.
Alright. So, everyone on the approach to Jin needs to roll a stealth check.
So right now, just for like an example, Jin is like full spider monkey, like on the top of the stairs, just being like,
Here now the weatherman comes. Bring sugar and tea and rum.
There is some definite sounds of shuffling through bones heading your way.
Our way? Or Jin's way?
Jin's way.
Jin's way.
Oh, okay. Well, fuck. I got a 19, but because I'm wearing heavy armor, I had to roll again, and I got a 7.
Yep.
+1, 8.
I don't think my armor counts as heavy. Is it? It should.
What kind of armor are you wearing?
A chain shirt, even though I'm not wearing a shirt.
No, chain
I guess
shirts.
it's a thin.
Yeah, no disadvantage in stealth with those.
Why do I have so much AC? Is that just because I'm a wolf? Might be. I don't even know.
You're
What's giving me the AC? Oh wait, no. I have a breastplate. That would be disadvantage, right?
No, breastplates aren't.
Does it have a D on your stealth check? On your sheet?
Nope.
Nope.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just wondering how I have so much AC, but
Yeah.
I've got
because you got that like titty thing, remember? The titty breastplate.
The titty. It's covering my titties. No.
You got the titty plate, remember? That thing was good as hell. You were just like,
Battle
hell
bikini.
yeah. Yeah, the battle bikini.
Hell yeah. Battle bikini.
What is
Really?
again?
Alright. Okay, I'll roll now. So,
Alright.
beating around the bush. Great. 11.
11. Yeah, so they're definite. Everyone's probably trying to be quiet, but there are so many bones on the ground right now that, yeah, it's pretty much impossible. But as soon as everyone gets to the steps where the bones are less and less, everyone's walking with a fairly confident, quiet pace. And then Bradley says, right. Now, as far as I know, the top part of the city is where they kept the most high class of establishments. So things like museums, council chambers, libraries, especially a holy library. One would assume that we have to make our way up to that upper mezzanine.
Which, of course, is right in view of the, that guy.
The Aboleth, yes.
I'm like, what if you guys like put it to sleep like permanently? Like, I don't know. Until you can wake it up or until it wakes up. I don't know. Surely you can do something.
Unfortunately, I don't have something that controls something that size.
Oh, good at you then.
Well, hey, Bradley is perfectly good. If we didn't know that this was an Aboleth, we would be kind of fucked.
True.
'Cause you assholes would actually be trying to use your brains. For once. Knowing Jin's luck.
Yes, well, having said that, now, does anyone here, this is not meant to come off as preachy, does anyone here practice meditation at all?
Yeah, a bit, sort of, on and off.
Yes, but mine's usually a bit more musical than most.
Just tend to just scream at a wall and that tends to calm me down. Does that count?
Not in this situation, especially, no. Right. So, I try to meditate every day if I can, and I am quite good at it, which means that I have become quite astute at silencing my mind. But for those of you who don't practice it every day, it might be a bit harder to do so. Now, we will need to both be as quiet as we possibly can physically, as well as keeping our minds as calm and empty as possible. If one of us gets scared or angry or, not saying this will be the case, but sexually aroused in any way, then the creature will sense strong emotions like that. So we have to keep our emotions, thoughts, and body in check while we move to the upper level.
Damn it, now I'm just thinking of a sexy whale.
Well, get
What's
that
this?
thought out of your head.
I hum to myself,
No.
but that's what keeps my, like, if I just repeat lyrics in my head.
Well, you can visualize a soft melody on your head, if that helps. That's fine. But don't... I know there's that Loxodon singer, Belafonte White, and he has some very evocative songs. We don't want those kind of songs.
No.
See, like, strong emotions is kind of my thing, so it's gonna go.
Yes, I don't visualize... Do you have a happy place, a mind palace, something like that?
It's very loud there.
Right.
It's very loud.
I relate to that. A happy place should be full of life and light.
Right.
Drama.
Okay.
But maybe we just need to condense it all into our imagination.
Yes, perhaps that's for the best. So, I will take the lead. I'm relatively quiet on my feet, and my mind can be silent. So I will go first. I will move up 50 feet, and And then someone else will move up 50 feet and we'll take it in 50 feet steps. Okay? By my count, it's probably only 500 feet to those stairs over there.
Yeah, but the Aboleth may still be able to sense us past that, so just be careful, everybody.
Yes, quite. Well, I'll begin.
You guys have anything to help us be like super stealthy, quiet,
Oh,
chill?
I've got bless, but you all have to be within 30 feet of me for that to work.
Well, we can stay huddled, all right? That would help, wouldn't it?
Give us a little bit of extra luck, but yeah, 50 feet, I won't be able to get anyone.
We just go together.
All right, so Bradley, after saying that, immediately kicks a very loud helmet. Travels a bit, and you can see the creature shift uncomfortably there. But then he continues to walk without making a sound. And gets about 50 feet down to the right, and then stops, and then signals for the next person. As quickly, hey Moose, I agree, fireball, blow everything up, game over.
Sounds like a good plan.
Easy peasy. Who would like to go next?
It's probably the most catastrophically bad one. I feel like maybe I should go last because then at least you guys can get out of the way and then get,
Yeah,
I either should go first or go last.
I was thinking you or me go last.
I'm gonna be the next person to go then, I guess. Let's get it.
All right. So first of all, it's going to be a stealth check.
Yep. 11 plus 9, 20.
20. All right.
Yep.
So again, silent and deftly, you walk 50 feet up the street without making a sound. But I need you to make a wisdom saving throw
Oh, wisdom saving.
to quell the anxiety of the situation.
Oh, that's an 11. Nah, fuck it. I'm using my inspiration on that one.
All right.
I'm not comfortable with that.
Wow.
Okay, that was much better. 16.
16. All right.
I'll accept that.
Okay. So, yep, silently in the physical realm and silently in your mind, you move that 50 feet. And then as you reach that point, Bradley starts walking his next 50. Who's up next?
Do I go next?
Wait, is Jaina with us still?
Yeah.
Oh, Jane should go first.
Are you right going by... She's going to try and be as quiet as she can. You right going by yourself? Do you want me to come with you?
Oh, I'll be all right, I think. Does she, because of your paladin powers, does she get a bonus to her saving throw in your presence?
Actually, yeah, doesn't everyone... Hang on. Wasn't I reading?
I believe that you do have something like that.
Yeah. Aura of warding. You and friendly creatures within 10 feet of me have resistance to damage from spells. Aura of protection. While I am conscious, I grant all friendly creatures, including me, within 10 feet a +2 bonus to all saving throws.
All right.
So she has to be 10 feet.
Yeah.
I'll say she would do this. If she gets just 10 feet away and Quill loses her cool and decides to slowly start following her.
All right. Okay. Well, in that case, can you please roll a stealth check? And then a wisdom saving throw.
But I get a +2 to it though, don't I? No.
I don't
saving
know
throw.
what bonuses do you have to your saving throw.
For wisdom saving throw, I've got.
It already includes it on your character sheet as a
It
paladin.
does.
Yeah.
Oh, so I don't add an extra to
No.
my wisdom save. It's already there. Okay. All right. Cool.
I mean, you do when you do it manually. Well,
Oh yeah.
it's already done in your saving throws. But
Yeah.
You add your saving throws.
Okay. So that's not bad. Oh wait. Brain. So I'm doing my stealth check first,
Yep.
which is a 12.
Okay.
And then my wisdom save is much better. With a 20, dirty 20.
All right. Cool. So, with Jaina and Quill moving up at the same time, they are both the loudest of everyone so far.
Nice.
And then Jaina does start to panic, but with your roll of 20, Quill, you quickly sort of like reassure her, no, it's all right. And she's like, okay. And you move along, although the Aboleth does sort of spin around a little bit as it hears you creating noise. You reach Jin. Jin moves another 50. Bradley moves another 50. And then we come to lucky last, Zan.
It's all gonna fuck up. It's gonna be me. That does it.
Stealth check, mama.
All right.
Wolfie stealth check.
11.
Nice.
11.
11.
11. All right. And a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. 18.
18.
That's pretty good.
Alright. So making more noise in the environment. Back to back has really stirred up the Aboleth a little bit now. It seems to be sort of this magical energy sort of like vibrating and shuddering around it as it's sort of twisting and turning. It still seems to be remaining asleep though, except maybe in a light slumber rather than a heavy one now. But you do keep your cool and keep your
I'm like-
mind as silent as you can.
I'm holding like the bond of balancing I've got and just thinking like, you know, I gotta control my emotions kind of thing. Just like chill. No.
Okay.
Cute.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe that asshole was onto something.
All right. And then we need one more round of checks from everyone. So starting with Bradley. He's as silent as a mouse and cool, calm, and collected as he moves his next 50 feet. And then
What a show off.
Jin.
The NPCs usually are. They're like,
Oy. So I'm gonna go for stealth first because why not?
Yeah.
You're not gonna believe this shit.
Another
Sweet.
nat 20.
Yep.
I
Thank you, beautiful motherfucker.
think that's going to be your birthday dice from now on.
It's gonna be my birthday dash from now on. Alright, so that's my stealth, being as cool as a cucumber stealth wise.
Yep.
Oh, that was a 3 for my wisdom. Fuck that. I'm using my other inspiration. My normal inspiration. Ugh.
The birthday boons. Coming in hot.
Oh no, that was a 2.
uh-oh.
Okay. Given that happened, I'm assuming the Jinn just knows just feels the Aboleth and is like, oh no. And immediately she's like, nope. Rewind that roll. I'm using my chronal shit. The fuck am I doing?
Okay. You're using your
I'm pulling that
chronomancy shit.
out. Yep, I'm pulling that
Yeah.
out.
So you
Chronal
like
shift. There we go.
can feel yourself getting really anxious to the point of panic, and you turn around. You can picture this Aboleth's big, wide open maw coming straight for you, and then goes back in time 30 seconds.
Come on. 14.
14. All right. So a bit panicked and a little bit anxious from the almost freak out. You steal your mind. And again, not making a sound, silently walking up to meet Bradley, who then takes his next 50 feet. Cool. Back to Jaina and Quill.
Alright, I'll do stealth first. So I think that was an 8 for my stealth. And a 16 for my mental.
So as you're walking along, you're about to step.
Did you include your +2 with the aura?
For the was it no?
For the stealth, because an ability check, isn't it?
I think it's only for saving throws, right? Yeah.
The paladin aura works.
Oh, my bad.
Throws, yeah.
So good.
So you're about to step in what's actually a pothole that has fallen through to the lower level.
Oh shit!
And then Jaina quickly says, "No, wait." And then you move around it. She this time helped you out with a stealth check because she rolled incredibly well.
Oh, that's cute.
And then you both keep your cool and move up. And then lucky last is Zan.
Alright.
Last checks.
Clang, 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 clang. Fuck!
So,
Yeah, literally that. Just like, ah! It just yells.
ah, my fucking foot!
It's just reminded of that video from like ages ago with the guy holding a hot butt. It goes fuck, 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 fuck.
Do
Puts
I
down the table.
Yeah.
Do I have an inspiration point?
Yeah, you get one.
I
We all have
You
one.
get one reroll.
I am re-rolling that natural one I just got.
Oh, nice. Told you. Called it.
Oh, wow.
I like almost step in the exact same pothole and something tells you, no.
Oh no no. Oh no no no.
I thought I rolled another one. It's a 7. I got a 10.
10. All right.
It's alright. It's alright.
Okay. And wisdom save.
A 10. That's not great.
10. All right.
That's a C. It's a C plus or C.
So Zan is very frustrated from having to keep quiet and trying to silence her mind for so long that you inadvertently go wolf.
Oh god.
And then during the transformation, you fall and drop to the ground, smacking over what was once a market stall that had like a set of pottery on it, and the pottery just on the ground. And you steel yourself and steel your mind as much as you can, and slowly get yourself back into human form. And you can see the Aboleth is shifting very uncomfortably. You can see its eye flap flutter open for a moment. You can see the deep black abyssal eyes staring at you for a moment, Zan.
Oh god.
And then its eye flap closes black over. And it goes down to rest again. And you all make it to the stairs, leading up to the next level. Big set of 20-foot wide gold and stone stairs that lead up to the upper level. Master Bradley says, "Well done, everyone. That wasn't easy. But we got through it. All still standing. We didn't piss it off, but it is still just there. So let's still try and be as quiet as we possibly can."
Bradley,
Yes.
do you think that it can sense time magic? and its effects.
Time magic.
Yeah.
I don't exactly know of any powerful spellcasters around here causing time to stop around us.
Yeah, but theoretically, could it? Given that it can telepathically?
Well,
Jin's not quite sure of what they can do.
I mean, it's probably more the magical radiation around here. It's all part of the reason why the radiation's so unpredictable is because it links all of us who have spellcasting together in some way. So, presumably casting any real spell in presence of the creature has the potential to alert it.
Okay. Jin was just thinking, like, what happens if somebody could, like, go back in time ever so slightly and fix something?
Well, perhaps that's a question for another time where hypothetical situations can be talked about freely. But right now, let's maybe move away from Aboleth first.
Yeah.
Right. So you ascend the stairs quietly and carefully, and you find yourself in the very top level of the city. And then looking down, you can see that there was both the floor that you were just on, and then another floor underneath that, and then yet another floor underneath that, which is very close to the Red River. And this district that you're in right now, the streets are literally paved with gold. So there are gold-trimmed, gold lampposts. Even like... I've lost the name. In between tiles, the grout.
Yeah.
There's like a golden grout in between the tiles that pave the roads and the footpaths.
Is it hotter in here?
Yeah. Yeah, it's really hot in here. It's like a big furnace.
Huh.
It's getting hot in here, or is it just me?
No, my brain went stupid real life mode, and I was like, no, it's a video game.
It's a video game, yes. Yeah.
No, I was going to be like, gold has a really low boiling point, so how can it be paved with gold? But no,
it's not that hot. Yeah, no. Yes. So, yeah, absolutely immaculate streets, and the buildings are even more eloquent on top of that. There's a lot of really fancy dwarven mansions, halls that you're walking past. There's some dilapidated museums. A lot of these buildings have fallen in terms of they're covered in ash. The windows are all hazed over. But walking further and further around this semicircle, you eventually do find yourselves in front of a large stone cathedral with the symbols of Daphne, like on all the pillars of the stone fence that surrounds it.
Do you think it would be safe for Jin to cast comprehend languages, given how close we are to the Aboleth?
Probably not, since the whole thing was that we can't.
Jaina, just read it.
What are you trying to comprehend exactly?
Well, Jin is just trying to be able to read what's in there, like if there's any labels, pertinent information.
Well, if it's all dwarvish, shouldn't...
Yeah. Jaina, do you want to read the plaques?
Yes, but if we're all able to keep an eye out, we can get in and out faster.
Okay, maybe once we're inside.
Okay.
Then cast it.
Okay.
Jaina walks up to the plaque that's on the outside and she's like, right, it seems like here that this is Yes, this is the cathedral library and Orrery of Daphne?
Guardian?
An Orrery.
That.
Like a star system thing.
What?
An Orrery, it's like a map of the planets.
Right.
It's like
Why would a cathedral need a map of the stars,
well,
planets?
I don't know. Daphne is the goddess of fate prophecy. Maybe when they say, "Oh, it's written in the stars," maybe they're meaning that literally.
I admit I'm not familiar with that side of
Right.
things, but I'd be interested to see how it all relates to everything.
It says level 1 is the... Oh, Calamity Tiger, thank you very much for the follow.
Hey.
It says here level 1 is the temple. Level 2 is... Level 2 is the Fate Halls. And then level 3, Library, Archives, and Artifacts.
That sounds interesting. Isn't that one of the reasons why we're here?
Yeah, we're trying to go get this stuff.
Bradley says yes. Well, I think that we've found the place we're meant to be. Well done, Jaina. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Right, well, let's get inside, and I think that we should be safe to cast some spells again and take a big, deep breath.
Is there like a... You said that we passed by some buildings. Is there one that's got a door open that's relatively nearby that I can just try and suss and see if it's equally as empty on the inside as it is on the out?
Yeah, I mean, most of the buildings you pass on the way to this point are empty, dilapidated. Doors are either off or barred or on their hinges or...
Looks like everyone left in a hurry.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much, yeah. Definitely have been rushed out of here. Whoever was here left in a hurry.
Yeah, and there's no bones or anything. No one talking innkeep skeletons.
No. No, there are definitely some skeletons and bodies that have long since perished. But, yeah, nothing that's animated.
Well, no, yeah, I wasn't looking for skellies to kill. I was just trying to see if there was anything that was, if it was consistent throughout the whole town. But yeah, it looked like everyone just up and left because of the giant monster that's now floating outside. But Quill kind of... It wasn't the... Is that what you said, Frankie?
I said more than that. There's more than just the Aboleth.
Probably.
The Aboleth might have just moved in later on.
Yeah. Yeah. After having a look around the outside of the building, I reckon I'd wander in after everyone else.
All right. Okay. So the doors to this building are locked, but were actually wooden, and so push open and break apart really, really easily.
So we're pushing them open and they just break apart when you touch them, pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah. Like the lock stays together, and like on one side of the door, and then the other side of the door just breaks off from the lock and then pushes open. The wood has perished.
Fair enough.
trying to break a door stealthily, just like ah.
Yeah. And now you're all inside this cathedral. It looks like that again, there was sort of like a defensive perimeter set up on the inside of this room. There are a lot of fallen, rusted weapons and perished, dilapidated pews and tables and candelabras and that kind of thing. They've all been pushed up to try and make some sort of fortification on the inside. There is a immediate set of stone stairs that lead down to what looks like a basement level as soon as you walk in. And aside from that, there is a large stone altar and some ashy, moth-eaten banners and other hanging paraphernalia around the room as well. And the only light source right now is basically Bradley's staff and the dancing lights from Jin.
Just a heads up, the dancing lights kind of have to be near Jin to be effective. Otherwise they go poof.
It's all right. It's a good thing we can all stick together and make sure nobody falls in any holes or freaks out too much.
Okay, Jin's going to cast comprehend languages.
All right. As a ritual or using a spell slot?
I'll do it as a ritual.
Okay. All right,
So it'll take a couple minutes.
10 minutes if anyone wants to do anything for 10 minutes.
Don't think so. I think I'm all good. Actually, I'll go check out the altar.
Okay. Bradley walks over with you, so you've got a source of light.
Mm-hmm.
You walk over, and it's just a very fancy carved dwarven altar.
Does everything look like it's there, ready for service, or does it look like someone's like grabbed all this stuff and tried to run off?
There are some semblances of incense.
Mm-hmm.
And the incense, there are a couple of incense burners, both in the sort of the traditional, like just tabletop ones, as well as, I believe they're called a thurible.
Thurible. Yeah.
Thurible, that's it, thurible. So there are a couple of thuribles off to the side as well in the altars. So it looks like that this was still being used as a place of worship even until the final days. And being a soldier of some description, it's very obvious that this place was barred and attempted to be defended from the inside. So it wasn't actually evacuated completely. People in here were trying to defend the place from the inside.
Oh, so it was like a fortress.
Yeah.
So the bars are on the fortification is on the inside of the doors. Sorry, for a second there, I thought you meant they were trying to keep something in here. And I was going to be like, what the fuck?
Yes, no. They were trying to keep things out of the temple.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, that's usually the last ditch attempt people do when they're panicking. Try and collect in somewhere that's both mentally and physically strong.
I guess the question I have is that what was in here that was so worth protecting?
Well,
Or if it's still here, whatever it is did they succeed in protecting it?
I guess we'll find out. Alright. 10 minutes go by. Comprehend languages is up.
nice.
Jaina has finished her sandwich.
Oh. Zan's had a nap.
Yeah, probably.
Curled up on one of the fallen banners in the corner.
Well, she's probably like leaning back, just sipping from her little sake thing she's got on her.
Yeah.
True. Don't you still have your drunken thing, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I probably
Hey.
wouldn't be drunk that easily though. 10 minutes, nah.
True. Good couple of sips. Do you smell any? Do you still feel uneasy, Zan?
Do I feel uneasy? Oh my goodness.
Put it to this way. Oh, hell yeah. You've been slightly more and more uneasy as you've been traveling further into the city. Right now, it's even to the point of you feeling a bit queasy.
All right. Let's just say there's a reason I'm trying to drown this all out with alcohol. This is horrible. It's only getting worse.
Do you feel like you know what it is, or if it's just because I feel like just generally claustrophobic down here? But is it something more than that?
It's just death and sickness and ugh, it's gross. I hate it. I feel sick. I'm just gonna keep drinking alcohol.
I mean, that's one way to deal with it, I guess.
That's how I deal with most of my problems. The real Kelly's come through too much.
Ooh.
I'm kidding.
I was born crazy.
Maybe we'll let's just get to the library, figure out all of this, and then get out as quickly as we can.
I really want to see what is causing this. I really want to know. Yeah,
Really
I want to
get rid of it.
I want to kill it.
Yeah. There we go.
So long since I killed anything.
I mean, there's a giant worm outside. You can go kill that if you want.
But you made friends with it. You don't like when I kill your friends.
No, not that one. The big one that almost ate
Oh,
us.
that one. Well, that thing looks way out of my league.
Wow. Can I have that in writing?
Look, I've died many times in a very short amount of time. I'm kind of starting to think feel a little bit more mortal than I used to.
What do you mean you died? You've been perfectly fine.
I mean, I got struck by lightning and a lot of stuff has happened. Been very close. I feel like I've just gotten by with the skin of my teeth. I kind of want to be a little bit more selective in how I die. Like, I'd rather have some choice in it rather than it just, like, I want to be in an epic battle. I don't want to just get squashed by a worm.
Oh,
That's fair.
Little
Ginny agrees
Zan.
there.
little Zan's growing up, getting some self-control, self-preservation.
Shut up. No, I'm not.
I love it.
If we're all quite ready,
Gina's been sussing different corners and stuff and just kind of investigate.
yeah, it seems pretty like you have a look around again. Still lots of fallen weapons and barricades and that kind of thing. It's not really a lot. Nothing too interesting left in this upper level.
And from memory down is where the library is, right?
Yes, as I was going to say, if we're all quite ready, I think that we're heading downstairs. There's certainly no upstairs.
True. Well, I guess the only way is down.
All right. Well, shall we then?
Sure. Cole's just gonna start heading down the stairs after she does a head count, make sure everyone's not gone missing or eaten.
Everyone's so you can see Jane is a bit just unwrapped another sandwich and is like, that colouring looks beautiful, Frankie. Oh, we go now. I'll see if that for later then. That wraps
You
up
can
a
walk and eat. It's fine.
sandwich.
We'll have it toasted the closer we get.
Oh yes, good idea actually. I wouldn't mind toasted sandwich.
Yeah.
You ever go through those stages where you're just like, man, I really feel like a toasted sandwich, and then you make yourself a toasted sandwich, and then you forget how good toasted sandwiches are. So you start making toasted sandwiches, and you keep making toasted sandwiches, and you make them all different kinds. You make some with meat, you make some with cheese, you make some with tomato, and you keep making them. And then all of a sudden, one day, you just don't feel like toasted sandwiches anymore, and
Oh, you get toasty burnout. Yes,
Yeah.
I get that all the time.
yeah, and then you forget about them again until the next time you
Till that one
remember
time.
them.
And you're just like, man, I really feel like a toasted sandwich. But,
Yeah.
oh, you know what? If you put it on my shield, you can use that as a grill.
All right. Well, maybe I'll save that until we can heat it up then.
All right.
All right. Now you head down stone stairs. They go down for about 20 feet. Like they're a sizable staircase to get down, and then you come to a set of stone doors with the system
System.
of the Tyrillian star system.
Do we all recognize that? Or would that just be...
I mean, actually, for most of you, it probably just looks like a bunch of circles drawn on other circles around one center circle.
Yeah. Doctor Who. Who's been watching sci-fi?
And the doors press open. It takes a couple of you to push open the doors. And they slide with that uncomfortable, like rock on rock, sort of chalky sound as they open. And then I'll direct you guys over to the roll 20.
Well, shit. And then we all die.
Yep. That's what happens. The
So I'm
end.
just checking. Because I don't know. I've got research fuckery with an ornamental, constant strange effects. Weird magic wind. Library of Daphne, and I can't remember exactly what thing we're grabbing for your boy.
What? What? Ah, we're looking for... This is out of character.
Yeah, my notes. I need help.
Are we down here for... to check out more about the secret brotherhood? Oh my god, my brain. You know what I mean.
So, the Grand Enchanter asks you to see if you could potentially find any evidence or clues as to why there might be this, or what links there might be between these victims of these.
Yeah, which is why I said research fuckery.
Yeah. Yes.
Writing this down so I don't forget. What was the lizard folk girl's name again?
Constance.
Constance.
Constance. I wrote Elizabeth. That's not right. Only Brady gets that.
Okay.
And then I want more information about the sword in the library. We need the links between the Barnabas and Constance. And there was something else.
For me personally, I was trying to look at time magic and shit and other sorts of magical bullshit if possible.
True. All right. Cool. That's it. I'll write more when I think about it.
Alright. Cool.
I need to organize my fucking notes for once in my life anyway.
So, after pushing open the heavy stone doors, you walk down a few flights of stairs, probably thinking you've walked about maybe 3 stories down before you arrive in this antechamber. You find yourselves in now.
Can we still talk? How echoey is it if I talk at my normal volume?
I mean, you could probably hear a pin drop, basically. So it's pretty echoey.
This suggests to me that this is a big room. Room. But the quiet's a good sign. Sign.
So immediately what you can see in this antechamber is there is a pillar in the center of this small circular room. The room was once, looks like it was probably some sort of like welcoming hall. And there are a few skeletons on the ground in the room.
Honey, where?
So I'll move one of Jin's lights over.
Oh, there. Ah! I'll say that I've drawn my sword on the sight of the skeletons.
All right, stop. So as you do that, this strange,
well, shit,
dark energy enters the room and the skeletons on the ground. As the skeletons pop to life with this magically enhanced undead fortitude. And each of these undead dwarven warriors draw their weapons. And that's where we're going to end the session.
Well, wait, come on. I want to fight skeletons.
Skeleton.
Well,
Zan's time to
the
shine.
good news is you're going to fight lots of skeletons.
I fight so many skeletons, dude.
So many skeletons.
God.
Yeah, there we go. We finally made it to another dungeon, team.
Hell yeah.
Well done, everyone. Good job.
Scary dungeoning.
Hey, Mahone Capone, thank you for the follow. I love that name, by the way. That's awesome.
Green Capone.
Mahone Capone.
Mahone.
Mahoney Capone.
Just a heads up, guys, if I dramatically drop out, my computer's frozen, so
That's alright.
rip. I can still hear you though, so.
Okay.
No, mine's pretty
Are
nice.
you still to watch? Come on, we have to keep going now. Come on.
Well, I mean, we can keep finding some skeletons if you want to, but...
No, you've already called it.
You have
Alright.
already kind of called
It just means, Mahone Capone, you're going to have to join us next time when we're back here in 2 weeks. Where we play again. And I'll have be playing with a fresh tattoo.
Oh, hell yeah.
You'll be right, you
yeah.
big baby. You got
I think
enough
that's
tattoos.
But if you do want to get some D&D action tonight, then you can pop over to our YouTube channel where we've got all of our old episodes on there. Yeah. And you can catch up. I mean, there's a few episodes to catch up on, but, feel free to pop over there if you want to.
Surprising amount of content already now.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Oh, Rosie's gone, and she's messed up all the cameras because she
Oh,
left.
good job. Jeez,
All
Rosie.
Well, I think that's as good a time as any to end it there. So thank you,
Totally.
everyone, for coming along and watching.
Yeah.
Although some of you might have been a little bit short-lived. But thank you to our new followers, Calamity Tiger and Mahone Capone. Appreciate that. And yeah, we'll be back in 2 weeks. We'll pick up and finally get to do some fighting. Let Zan let loose. And skeletons. So,
It's double whammy,
dog
undead,
dog with
fighting.
bones and all that kind of thing. So, yeah.
It's going to be great.
Absolutely. All right. Yeah, thanks, everyone. Have a good rest of your night. Good week. We'll try and do an art stream next Wednesday and draw some more funny things and insult each other as we normally do. So,
Always.
yeah.
Make dick jokes, poop jokes.
Yep. All that stuff.
All the good stuff.
All that quality content. And then, yeah, we'll be back in 2 weeks with the next episode of the D&D stream. So, thanks again. Have a great week, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.